Well, another hot topic that is prevalent in today's media and politics has to do with immigration. And what do we think about immigration? Of course, what we're really talking about is illegal immigration or undocumented citizens, this kind of a thing. So, quick take on that. First of all, thank you, U.S. politics, for making this seem like such an easy black and white issue that we can all just see clearly and come down one side or the other. So helpful. The reality is immigration is incredibly complex, and there's a lot to work out there in terms of how do we process, how do we help people as a nation. We're a nation of immigrants. We started, except for the Native Americans, the indigenous people who got the shaft dole up because people who looked like me came in and took over everything. For the most part, all the new folk that came into our country we're immigrants, and that's kind of who we are. We've always struggled with this issue, and we've always picked on people who are not like whoever's dominant. I'm from a German background. My name was spelled funny back in the day, so they changed how they spelled my name 120 years ago, so we would look more and sound more British, so we'd fit in. If you were Italian for a while, that was bad. If you were Jewish, well, unfortunately, for some people in our country, that's still bad, but anti-Semitism was horribly high with the pogroms and things that happened a century ago and that ballpark. So we've always had a hard time with this, and it's never going to be easy because we're talking about the other. We're talking about other people. But while our politicians figure out policy and how we can do this in a helpful way, to help people who truly need help and help people become legal who want to be a part of our great country and contribute to our country and their families and all that stuff and create a new legacy and all that. Until that happens, our faith is extremely clear on this. And this shows up at the very beginnings of our faith tradition, which is rooted in Judaism. And that is you treat the foreigner well. You treat them with dignity and respect. You are humane, you are kind, you are hospitable to help them in their time of need. Period. So what does that mean today? That means that we have a handful of people, a mixed bag of people who are immigrants in our country. Some are documented, some are not. But guess what? They are all human beings and needed to be treated with dignity and respect. So in terms of our faith tradition, nobody has called me yet to be on any kind of a board to solve our immigration policies. And I'm guessing I'm never going to get that call. But we do have a call on what it means to treat people well. And our faith tradition is ultra clear on that. And that is we love God, we love our neighbor as ourself. And that neighbor includes people that we may not inherently value or like, or it's definitely the person that's different. It may even, because of where we understood the Good Samaritan story, that neighbor may even be somebody that we have terrible attitude about and all kinds of reasons to mistrust those people. Doesn't matter. The reality is we treat them with dignity and respect as if we are loving God. Period. So let's do a little bit more of that, shall we?